the channel, everybody. It's Frauditor Roundup with Sheriff Wyatt A. Moron. Want to welcome you back. Help my channel continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. Turn on all the notifications. Take that there like button, like it, dislike it. Next time it asks you for some clean piss for a drug test it's about to take, agree to do it. But right before you do it, take a big old line of Coke. Today's moron is this guy that goes by the channel name Tyrant Terminator Audits. Seen here waiting for them bitches. Also wearing a lady's mink coat, lady's spectacles, and braided hair like a lady. Today he wanders into the DeKalb Department of Children and Family Services. Just walking in like he owns the place, ignoring the warnings that he can't record in there because he's smarter than the security and all the ladies are working there, and even the cops when they show up. But eventually, he's tricked outside where he don't get to come back in and does an incredible walk of shame. So anyway, let's watch this and let's round us up a Frauditor.
Yo, what's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Today we at the Department of Children and Family Services out in DeKalb, Illinois. We're just getting ready to see they respect our rights to record in public and to make sure that our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. So let's go see.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry?
How can I help you?
I don't need any help right now at the moment. Probably in a few moments, though.
You can't film in here.
I'm pretty sure I can.
I don't think you can. You can't film in here.
I don't think you can either.
Can't film.
Pretty
No.
sure.
Someone you want to speak with?
Not at the moment, but probably in a few moments. Though. You work here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie?
Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine. Sorry about that.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can, though. Definitely.
This is a state building. You can't film in there.
That's exactly why I can, because it's a state building. What's your name, sir? And your name, sir?
My name is Frank.
Frank? Okay.
Can you come up front, please?
No, you good. You got this. You got this. I'm gonna call her right now.
You got this. All right, I'll call right now. All right, thank you.
Yeah, did they let you know? I'm good to go?
No.
Oh.
She didn't let me know anything.
I thought you was calling to confirm.
This guy don't need to confirm nothing. He knows what he's doing.
Hello.
What can I help you with here?
What's your name?
Lori.
Lori. Like I was just telling him and the other young lady, didn't need any help at the moment. Maybe in a few moments. He was trying to get your attention. He's trying
I
to.
was telling him you can't be filming inside of here.
Yeah.
And I just,
Recording stuff.
yeah, I'm just going to document, like I was saying, I'm just going to document the building, and then I'll be good to go.
Okay, but we don't allow that inside here in the building.
Who doesn't allow it?
DCFS.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's just it. But like I said, I'm able to just document it because I know I know for a fact that I can do it. I just want to document, like you guys have public records right here on the wall and stuff like that. I'm going to document that, get the rest of the stuff in the building, and that's it.
Oh boy, you some smooth talker, ain't you? You've been told by a third person that filming is not allowed in here. They do not sound confused.
You still can't do that in here. I keep telling them.
And your name is Frank, right? For Allied University?
Yeah.
Or Universal? Yeah, we can.
No, you can't.
I'm pretty sure we can. Shouldn't call law enforcement, Frank, for no one's breaking the law, sir.
But you're trespassing.
Not trespassing
But
at
you
all.
can't be documenting stuff like that, sir.
Why not?
What kind of idiot just starts filming an open book You don't know what's on there. Names, phone numbers, social security numbers, credit card numbers. You ain't got no idea what's on that book. You ain't that dumb.
It's in public,
It's the
sir.
law.
It's not against the law, sir. How can it
I'm
be?
not going to argue with you, so I'll let them explain to you.
I'm just saying you calling the police for things that's not illegal. That's very unprofessional for you to do that, Frank. And Lori, you should know as well that we have a right to do this, and you're not informing Frank. You're just going to allow this to continue.
It's a state building.
So, I mean, what law is that? Because this is a public building. We have a right to film. Can I have a FOIA request sheet?
A what?
A FOIA request form.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Okay, a FOIA request form is Freedom of Information Act for the state of Illinois, where citizens can come in and request public records.
You know why they don't know what a FOIA is? Because I guarantee you're the first person in the history of that building to walk in there looking for FOIA. That's the Department of Children and Family Services. They handle children in difficult situations. There's nothing for you to FOIA about the children. I guess you're just going to go in there and do your grift of just asking for salaries and names.
That's exactly what that is.
Okay. Well, I don't know that we have that.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Can you look? I mean, if you're not familiar, can you at least go look and see? No, you don't want to help? I'm asking for you. I'm asking for the public servant to serve.
We don't have that form. I don't know.
I know you just said you're not sure if you have it,
What?
right? I mean, with all respect, you just said you're not sure if you had it, and I'm asking, could you go see if you do?
Using the term with all due respect is the a-hole's way of saying I ain't got respect.
What's the problem, Lori? I'm asking for help now. So this other young lady just is. Are you a supervisor, Lori?
No, I'm not.
No, Lori. Are you the supervisor? Okay, is he or she available?
We have supervisors, but, you know,
What department? Yeah. What department?
Just anyone.
We're all different. We got all different. We got training.
I got. You know what? Any supervisor should suffice. Just someone that can assist me. Appreciate that. So the other young lady looked like she might be willing to help. Lori, not exactly. And Frank here, he's totally misinformed. He has called the law enforcement on us. Ally Universal, they're notorious for that. You know, you guys already know how that company is, but.
You know, I ain't seen a lot of this idiot's videos, but I'd like to see if he's got one video, just one video, that shows the police showing up and telling Allied that this guy's right.
It's just a waste of resources even calling you guys out here for something that's perfectly legal.
Well, unfortunately, if the security's here saying that and the staff's here saying you can't do that, I can't, if they're saying that they don't want that to happen, whether it's right or wrong, they can bring it up to court with them later on. But
Well, the thing is, I understand what you're saying, and in terms of the things that they're saying out their mouths, in terms of you can't control their mouth, but you can control if my rights are being violated today. You can control that as an officer.
well, again, if they're saying that it's their policy that you don't videotape in here, then
Right.
it's their policy.
So policy,
State government facility.
that's correct. So policy and the Constitution is diametrically opposed. The policy has no force of law
When
here.
you go to a state building like a DMV or something like that,
That's correct.
You can't do the same thing.
Yes, you
It's a
can.
state government building.
You definitely can, sir. You can definitely go in and record and you, because think about it. ACLU versus Alvarez, Supreme Court has already ruled that we have a right to film public officials in the course of their duties.
Look, I just got one thing to say to that. Bitch, please. ACLU versus Alvarez was an Illinois state Supreme Court decision. It didn't go to the Supreme Court. This is what happens when you ain't got no qualifications, you ain't got no training, expertise, yet you want to anoint yourself as an authority. You come across like a damn fool.
So this is precisely what I'm doing today. Plus, like I said, I have to file a FOIA, and I can document my business.
Okay.
So that's all we're doing. I mean, if you're not sure, if you're not for sure, Officer Hunter, maybe you just want to call a sergeant.
Paperwork did you need for a FOIA for
Well,
anything?
you cannot get information from this office, that's all private.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We do not give that information.
Well,
Absolutely not. Nothing's private when we're talking about public records. We're talking about public records, not private
Not
records.
public records.
Hi,
hi.
I'm Sarah. I'm a supervisor.
Are you supervisor? I've been asking for you for like 30 minutes. So.
Are you recording?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna ask you to turn it off.
Okay, I'm documenting.
He has body cam footage.
That's correct. That's correct. How you doing, officer? Pretty
You
good.
can't record in the state building.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, ma'am. To be
And I'm
perfectly
gonna ask you to leave.
So you're not going to allow me to speak?
Bravo! He ain't got nothing to say to you right now while he's breaking your rules. Don't let him talk.
You're not going to allow me to speak.
Not unless you turn the recording off.
So you're saying that I can't file my FOIA either, because that's a state FOIA, Freedom of Information Act.
That is all done through the hotline. You have to call Springfield. You can't do that here.
Yes, I can. I can file a FOIA at any public agency, ma'am.
No, you can't.
That's the law.
That's not the process here, sir.
So if you're not going to allow me to do that, then you're infringing on my rights today. You're okay to do that as a supervisor.
You're gonna ask to leave if you're gonna record. And if you're requesting documentation, then you can call the hotline and request it that way. That is the process of how to get it.
And I can also file it in person, in writing. You want me to show it to you on your website?
We don't do that here.
I can show it to you on your website.
Okay. But you're still recording. We're gonna ask you to leave.
After I finish documenting and filing my FOIA, I will leave.
We do not file those here.
They're saying that the information that you're asking, you're not going to be able to get. So if you're not here for a like a service, and if they're not,
That's the service that I need. That's the service I need to file a
They're telling
FOIA.
you you can't do that here.
But they're just misinformed. It's even on their website that I can do it. So before you guys make a mistake and step into some mess.
For this business, or not business, but this office, I can't tell them what they can or cannot do. And if they're saying they can't do that, then you're going to have to leave. If they want you to leave, you have to leave.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, Officer Harness. Before you make a mistake, sir, because obviously I can tell that you're trying to escalate this because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you and them what the law is, sir. You're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement. So please enforce the law today, sir, and not their feelings.
Look, two things. One, they ain't gonna listen to you explaining the law to them. They know the law much better than you do. They're not gonna listen to some dope off the street. And secondly, it ain't their business who they trespass from their office. He's got no say in who they want in or out.
I'm just going to ask you, if you're not here to conduct business, that they can.
My business is a FOIA. I have to file a
And
FOIA.
they're saying they can't do that.
So, okay, so you want me to show you then? Can I show you on their website where it says I
You
can't?
don't have to do that.
Well, I'm trying to prove it to you that they're lying.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. Like, you're going to have to leave.
Okay, so you're not interested that they're lying to you then?
If they are, then you can take it up to court and have an issue with them later on. But they're telling you that the service.
Sir, can you call a sergeant here? Call a supervisor. I appreciate it.
He's talking to one right now. On the phone.
Okay, so we're going to wait for the supervisor to show up because obviously
Again, you have to stop recording in the
we're going to wait for the supervisor to show up.
Then you need to step outside and record out there.
We're going to wait for the when the sergeant come here, we'll see what he or she has to say, and then we'll go from there.
Oh my God, this dude, he's making my ears bleed. And let's be truthful. Even if the supervisor does show up, you're just going to ask for the next person up the line if he don't agree with you. Watch it happen.
We'll leave you to conduct your business with police, but you cannot record in here.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously you're misinformed.
You're welcome.
Gonna skip ahead a beat.
Officer, what's your name and badge number, sir? Verdoni. And your badge number? 50. Appreciate that. Is this?
Oh my God, is this officer giving a shout out to former Spurs point guard Avery Johnson, calling for David Robinson on the block? 5-0.
Okay, Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, right? So it's a state agency. Yeah. So that's what grants citizens to be able to come in and document. The Supreme Court has already ruled ACLU versus Alvarez. We have a right to film public officials in the course of their duties. That's just the law. So what I was trying to, what I was trying to convey to everyone here is all I'm trying to do is document and then file a FOIA. Now that's a whole nother thing outside of recording. I just want to file a FOIA and then I'm out of here, literally. That can be 5 minutes. Okay. HIPAA laws. What does HIPAA have to do with this?
Everything.
Really? So I thought HIPAA was pertaining to medical records. It has something to do with the Department of Children and Family Services? Oh, yeah, you're totally misinformed, man, respectfully.
Look, this is the Department of Children and Family Affairs. They deal with children being abused psychologically, physically, and they keep records. So, medical records, bitch.
How you doing today, Sarge?
I'm good. What's going on today?
Real quick, the thing is, I'm here trying to document, like I conveyed to the other two officers here. I'm documenting. I had filed a FOIA already with the young ladies. I'm getting ready to file an additional one. Okay. This officer has been very professional. Him, not exactly. Okay. Anyway, he was able to help me. He gave me a piece of paper. He was very helpful. Him and this other officer was on the way out the door. And this young man right here wants the officers to enforce his feelings now by saying, make me leave with them. And I still gonna file another FOIA and document these public records on the wall here.
Can you do the FOIA online?
I'm not sure, but I always do it in person, and I just like to file it in person because we have that right as well.
All right. You were given the trespass notice?
No.
All right. That's what we're asking. Okay. Yeah, you could be trespassed from here, and it's going to be on their terms on when you come back, if that's what they want.
Real quick, Sergeant Brown, I hear what you're saying, but according to 720 ILCS 521-3, you can't trespass from a public building during normal business hours. That's the Illinois Compile statute.
We're going to find out later that this statute applies to private property, not state-funded property. And he ain't even bothered to read the whole thing because it says he can be asked to be removed by the owner-occupant. So again, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If someone does do it, then they're going to be infringing on my rights today, and that's going to come down on a lot of people. So I'm just trying to avoid that, you know what I mean? I'm just being perfectly honest with you. No one's here doing anything ill intent, nothing nefarious. So
how did all this start? What's going on?
I just came in to document, just to record in public, which the Supreme Court has already ruled. ACLU versus Alvarez. I can film public officials in the course of their duties.
I'm just asking.
No, I'm just saying.
Where did all this go sideways? Why?
You know what? To be honest with you, as soon as I came in, I started documenting this wall. He right away, sir, you can't do it, just instantaneously. And the calm as I am, even right now, I tried to explain it to him that I can, and to them, and they weren't interested. And they called you guys. Okay. That's precisely what happened.
Okay. As far as I know, you can be banned from these buildings, just like we can ban people from the police department, which is owned by the public.
Yes, you can, but not minus a crime, though, Sergeant. That's my only thing. You can't just do it because then it's discrimination.
No, it's not.
It will be. What would be the reason? Because think about it. What law did I break?
I guess you're disrupting their business.
Huh?
You're disrupting their business.
I can't disrupt their business by filming, Sarge. You know that, Sarge.
Hey, buddy, do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't have an ID.
What's your last name?
I'm not going to provide my last name, sir.
Well, see...
I'm not going to... Minus a crime? What
they
crime?
can't further help you with further information about any kind of case that you have if they don't get your information.
So they're saying they need my last name to help me with a FOIA?
Let me finish.
Is that what they're saying?
Let me finish. So if they can't get your information for further investigation to talk to whoever that's involved in the case or whatever kind of information you need, and you're not willing to provide that information, then you have to leave because they can't do any business for you.
Okay, well, again, to file a FOIA, I can do it anonymously. That's the first thing. That's the state law. Okay. Second of all, they don't need my name to file a FOIA. So if you guys going to aid them in trying to infringe on my rights, it's going to come down on this department, man. We're trying to not do that here. You know what I mean? We're trying to get this.
What are you looking to try and do right now? What do you want to do here?
I got to file an additional FOIA with this department. And then I'm going to document these public records that's on the wall.
So you've done that.
Now I'm going. No, he interrupted me. No, I got a blank sheet that I'm going to do it on. But when I came in to do that first, he interrupted me, so I didn't do it. I haven't done it. But I don't want to be rushed into doing it, Sergeant Brown. Or whatever those public records are, whatever's available. Well, I see there's a lot of pamphlets and brochures and things like that. Whatever's on that wall there. My thing is, Sergeant Brown, is official business. Me just filming, just standing here filming would be considered official business. By way of Supreme Court has already ruled on it.
Now what you say? Bullshit. Y'all say what? Bullshit. Stepped in what? How the hell you say?
Do you have the paperwork that he's requesting, the FOIA?
No, they don't have it. They don't need to have it.
I looked all that information up on the computer,
Okay.
and there's nothing there. He has to file it himself.
That's right, and I'm going to.
But you can't do that on our computers.
I don't need to do it on your computer, ma'am. I can do it the way I just did it with the blank sheet of paper.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do again.
I don't know what else you want.
There's nothing else I want. That's it.
All right. So there's nothing you need from this lady at the front desk?
I don't need nothing from her. I'm going to fill out this again, and I'm going to turn it into whomever's going to take it again and give me a Xerox copy. And when you guys leave, then that's when I'll leave. Like I told these officers.
You can't
Sergeant.
on the internet, on Bing and Google, and there is no
No.
freedom of information.
I've never seen a blank one.
You have to go to a site, and you're gonna have to give your information.
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm just telling you what I know.
I would assume that if it has anything to do with an investigation, you will probably have to give your information because...
That's correct, but it doesn't. My request doesn't even surround no investigation at all. It's public records, not private.
No, this isn't public.
No, I'm talking about what I wrote down on the paper. I'm asking for public records.
Well, you could go online and look for that.
That's okay. I can fill it in on a sheet and turn it in as well. It's okay.
You're not on salary.
It's public record, right? Right.
That's what you're looking to get?
And among other things that were on there. And I'm going to fill out additional one. But Sergeant, the real issue is when these officers concluded they were done, they were getting ready to get in their patrol cars and leave. That dude stopped them and wanted his feelings to be enforced, saying, can you make him leave with you? That's where we're at. So we're done. We were done. This dude stopped them and made him call you here, which is a waste of resources.
Okay. They want you to leave?
With the cops. They want me to walk out when they walk out. And I'm not going to do that. When you guys pull off, then I'll pull off.
What I'm trying to explain to you is they want you to leave, so we're here to ask you to leave. If you don't want to leave, then we will issue a citation. And if you still don't want to leave, then we will take you to jail.
Well,
and we don't want to go down that road. I'm trying to accommodate.
So let Officer Sergeant Brown, man, with all due respect, what citation you talking about? Trespassing? So again, you're gonna disregard the Illinois compiled statutes when it comes to trespass. You gonna disregard that as a sergeant?
Yeah. If they don't want you inside their building, yes, we will issue you a citation for trespassing.
So even though the statutes say you can't do it, you're gonna still do it.
Show me.
I just told it to you.
Show me.
You pull it up on your phone.
No, show me.
So you want me to stop recording? Why?
Because I want you to show me.
That's not being transparent. Pull it out on your phone.
I want you to show me where it says that.
If you pull out your phone, you can Google it, sir. 720
I know I can.
ILCS 521-3. You cannot trespass from public building during normal business hours. That's the law, sir. So you're saying you'll go against the law for their feelings?
They don't want you here.
I'm just asking a question.
Disturbance right now.
I'm causing a disturbance. I'm having a conversation, a dialogue with you, sir.
They don't want you here.
I'm asking a simple question.
They've asked you to leave.
I'm asking a simple question from the sergeant. Are you saying you're going to disregard the law even though you're law enforcement? That's all I want to know.
I'm saying if they want you trespass, yes, we will escort you out of here.
No matter what the law say.
The law doesn't. Show me where it says that.
I just conveyed it to you, Sergeant. I just told you it's 720 ILCS 521-3. That's the law. Maybe you want to call a commander here, because maybe so, because you're finna make a huge mistake, Sergeant Brown.
It says nothing about during regular business hours.
So you finna show me a statute that I'm violating. Did you look it up? Did you look up the one I said?
No, because it doesn't apply. This is a state-supported building.
That's correct. This is public property.
I'll show you.
Okay. I'm coming back in because I still got business here, though. All right, Sergeant Brown, did you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Just so you know.
I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book. What a goof. What's with you, man? Come on.
Person commits criminal trespass to state-supported land when he or she enters upon land supported in whole or part of state funds or federal funds administered or granted through state agencies or any building on that land after receiving prior to entry notice from the state or its representative that the entry is forbidden. So right now you're being told you need to leave.
Okay. So okay, right there it says
trespass to state supported property, which that is.
Okay, so now can you go to 720 ILCS 521-3 because that says 521-5.
Yes, because this is a state supported building.
Can you go, can you pull up the statute? I mean, we showing statutes, right?
I can pull up a statute for another.
It's the same thing. It says 521-3. See what it say down there?
Yeah, but this is this is state supported property.
Sergeant, I'm just saying, can you read that though?
Big difference though.
So you can't read it though, like you just read the other one to me.
Because it doesn't apply to that.
Sir, it don't. This is public property, sir.
This is state supported property. Do you see that right there? It says state of Illinois.
That's correct. That's correct. That's what makes it public property. Say who owns the state, sir? That's all I'm saying.
I think you're getting.
So you don't want to read what you because you know exactly what it says, Sarge.
What I'm trying to tell you is you're trying to take the law that applies to you, but it doesn't apply to this.
What you mean? It applies to me,
this
but not.
Is state-supported property.
Let me ask you this:
criminal trespass to state-supported property. Are we on this? Are we under the same agreement that this is state-supported property? Yes or no?
Public property. There you go.
State-supported property. State of Illinois.
That's which makes it public property. That's right.
Trespass to state-supported property. That statute I just showed you. Correct?
That's correct. Not during normal business hours, though. You should have kept. Why you ain't read that statute?
I did.
No, you didn't. You just didn't.
You me to read a statute that doesn't apply to this building.
It does. So how doesn't it apply to this building? It's public property,
it's
sir.
It's funded by the state.
Who owns the state, sir? That's why I told you. Maybe you need to call the commander, sir, because you're trying to do something to infringe on my rights. I'm not going to allow that to happen today.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
You can't ask someone to leave. I got official business here, sir. So to not allow me to conduct my business will be discrimination and it'll be on you personally, sir.
Then it is what it is.
I mean, I understand.
They don't want you in there.
So it is. You know why you got that attitude? Because you're thinking about qualified immunity. But see, the thing about qualified immunity is it goes out the window when these laws have been well established.
Boy, just talk about an empty threat. I'd like to see just one of these frauditors show where they successfully sued a cop after taking away his qualified immunity. It don't happen.
And I'm telling you right now, they're established, and you said you're going to disregard them on camera.
I'm going by criminal trespass to state-supported property, which that is.
Sir, okay, you know what? Let's say that does apply, right? Let's just say I still got business here. You saying I can't conduct my business here?
If they don't want you here, no.
So
you're trying to fill out a Freedom of Information Act, which you can do online.
Sir, I can't do it online. Because I have a right to do it in person.
Does the internet on your phone?
What does it matter if I can have a right to do it in person?
Because if people don't want you on their property,
this is not their property. This is the people's property.
You can take it up with.
Man, sir, can you call the commander here, man? Can you call the commander? Appreciate it.
C1 from Camp. I gave you a phone call.
Now they see that's what it was. They want. See now they locking the door, man. Y'all. We're going to wait to see what the commander say, though. We're going to wait to see what they say. They were doing good. They were doing good in the beginning, man. Now they started trying to enforce feelings and bring up trespass, and trespassing does not apply. Anybody can look it up. 720 ILCS 521-3.
Not coming out. He's busy right now. If you'd like to speak with him at the police department, you're more than welcome to. He'll talk to you.
So how long would it be?
What's that?
How long would it be when he said?
I don't know.
Because I can hang around. I just hang out and see if it's not going to be that long.
He's a busy guy. I don't know how long it's going to be.
Okay. So where do we go from here, Sergeant Brown? Man, it's on you.
Not allowed back in the building.
If I'm not allowed, so you're not gonna allow me to conduct my official business. You're gonna step on my right to file a FOIA. Is that what you're saying on camera, Sergeant?
You can do it online.
Sergeant, I can do it in person. All I'm asking you is, and we can be done with this. Are you going to infringe on my rights today on camera?
If they don't want you in the building, what we'll do is we will cite you. If you don't want to leave, then we will put you in handcuffs and we will bring you back to the police department.
For what? For what crime?
Criminal trespass to state-supported property.
That's not a crime, sir. You just said a citation.
And if you don't want to leave and you continue to act...
Act what? Act which way?
Of trespassing. If you continue the act of trespassing, we will put handcuffs on you and we will take you back to the police department. That's part of the Safety Act. That's how they want us to do it.
Okay, okay, well, obviously I'm outside their building, right?
I'm sorry?
So obviously I'm outside their building,
Yep.
correct? Mm-hmm. So I'm good to go in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the sidewalk.
Huh? It's going to come down on you guys personally. Probably not you, man, because you try to do the right thing, but you two guys for sure, man, because it's definitely discrimination. And when a judge see this and put you guys on the stand, he's going to ask you. This young man conveyed to you guys the law, and you guys disregarded it. The judge is definitely going to ask you that. I know precisely what I'm doing.
How can you say I know precisely what I'm doing just seconds after stating that the judge is going to cross-examine these guys on the stand? The judge don't cross-examine witnesses, you idiot. Okay, so let's sum this up. You don't know how trials work, obviously. You misidentified cases as being Supreme Court cases, and you don't understand the Illinois compiled statute. Good job.
I do this all over the country. So y'all just get ready, man.
All right. You have a better day, okay?
All right, for sure. I'm on my way to the DeKalb County Police Department still, though, for sure.
And we're going to go and leave it there. This thing is way too long anyway. I cut it down best I could. And yes, he does go down and talk to the commander, who still don't see things his way. And of course, everyone else is wrong but him. Ugh. Well, I can tell by that sundial it's time to say good night. Put little beans on the fire. Little daiquiri on ice. And as always, cuddle up with a clean shirt and a dirty woman. Anyway, good night. I bid you adieu.